Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to Deno Tools. We got Walmart early Black Friday deals. We got tools, electronics, sounds, to get some other bonus items. Let's jump through all of them real quick. We're going to start off with the HyperTough 12-volt cordless. Now, this is a new line over at Walmart. Now, remember, HyperTough is their bottom level, all right? Heart is their top level. HyperTough is their bottom level. It's not bad DIY stuff for just around the house kind of thing. Light duty, all right? It's not the same. A lot of people are like, it's the same as Milwaukee. It's not, all right? It's not going to replace your Milwaukees. But for the average DIYer, it's not terrible kind of stuff. I've heard some mixed reviews, mostly like good stuff from people who bought it and used it in their home, and not so great stuff from some, YouTubers like me who test it out and like, it doesn't hold up to. I'm like, well, it's $20. It's not going to, all right? And that's what we're looking at. $20, you're getting a drill driver, you're getting the battery, you're getting the charger, and it's not even a charging base. It's the stupid charger that plugs into the battery. But you know what? Again, for $20 for a cordless tool, that's what you're going to get. All right, they even have, look at this, they've got a 12-volt router. Looks very similar to the design used by Bosch. I'm not saying it's on the level of Bosch, but it is an interesting little trim router setup. Maybe you're going to give it a try. You know what? That's the nice thing about Walmart. You keep your receipts and they'll pretty much return anything, all right? $50 on this. You're getting $10 off. Battery tool, the dust collector, an edge guide, all sorts of stuff there. And then we also have, look at this. We got the 4 amp hour battery for $25. That's not a bad little deal right there. So if you do decide to jump into the 12 volt line, and they actually do have quite a few tools, you might want to check it out. Again, it's light duty DIY kind of stuff. All right. Now, again, talking about light duty, this great little, Dremel rotary tool is what it's called. You got a lot of little bits with it. It's $20, which is really inexpensive. Most of the stuff we see on Amazon is in the mid 30s, even when it's on sale. So that's a heck of a deal right there, coming in at under $20. Great little stocking stuffer kind of ideas. We got the orbital sander here coming in at under $20. We even have a detail sander coming in at under $20. So there's some great options there. Corded tools are fantastic. Never have to worry about the battery running out and anything like that. I really recommend, if we're around the house kind of stuff and in the shop, you do consider corded tools. They have a tendency to last a long time if you take care of them. All right, now let's talk about cordless. We talked about the Heart. Now, this is a random ordered sander, battery not included. You're looking at $50 on that. I have a lot of the Heart stuff. We keep it in our RV because when we're RVing, no matter where you go, there's Walmart. So it kind of makes sense to have it in the RV. It's light duty. RV stuff is light duty. So we keep all our cordless stuff there. Now, we got a router with that. Again, another trim router, and you're getting the full kit here. 2 amp hour lithium battery with the charger on it. You're coming in at just under $100, $99 there. We got the little hand vac. This is a great little vacuum, actually. It's a nice compact vacuum. It has like all the little nozzles and hoses on it and the filters. For $30. And now it's battery not included. You already have to have the batteries and whatnot. But if you're in the Heart system, this is definitely a pickup. And one I didn't add, I'm going to add in right now, is if you're in the Heart 20 volt system, you want one. You do. It's the RC truck. Come on, this thing is super cool. The only problem with it is if you get one and you have kids, you'll never see your batteries again. They're going to run off with them. It's a fantastic little truck, and I love the fact that it takes tool batteries. This used to be a thing, all right? They're about 30 years ago or 40 years ago, 30 years ago. You'd see a lot of these, and unfortunately, it only seems to be Heart is the one doing it right now. We have the work light here. If you need a little bit of extra lighting with what you're doing there, you're looking at $65 on that one. We got the drill driver. Now, this is a hammer drill, by the way. So it's coming down $10 down to $79 on it. Otherwise, nothing special really to write home about on it. It is the full kit. You're getting the battery and the charger with it. And I should point out, with these, you are getting an actual charger. Now, it's going to be probably the piggyback style charger, but it's better than just plugging the plug directly into the battery. And then here's a great starter kit, full kit. You're getting an impact driver, drill driver, flashlight, and a recip saw for $98. You're getting 2 1.5 amp hour batteries. You're getting a charger with it. Again, this is all light duty kind of stuff, but for light duty kind of stuff, it could actually get some work done around the house. Not everything has to be, a $500 top of the line professional grade tool. If all you're doing is doing a little bit of remodeling, fixing some stuff, building a fence, that kind of stuff, you can even build a deck with something like this. All right, let's keep going here. We got the Hart nailer. Did you know they have a 2-inch brad nailer kit here with the battery, everything ready to go for $158? Now, if you remember, Hart is kissing cousins with Ryobi. And what that means is Ryobi is the guys who kind of invented this line, all right? They're the inexpensive cordless nailers, and they've been killing it ever since. They're sharing probably 95, 96% of the DNA with it, so you know it's probably going to be decent. That might be something to consider, all right? Let's keep going here. Heated jackets. I don't know about you. If you see, I'm wearing the old Henley today in the shop because it is chilly out. It was, what was it? It was below freezing when I got up. I think it was 27. Right now, I think it's right out about 40. So it's been cold up here. And I'll tell you what, heated jackets, man, they're just sheer luxury. And if you already have the batteries, why not do it? And this is the kit comes with the battery. So you get the battery, the charger, and the jacket. Yes, it uses the Hart 20-volt battery system for $99. No other, heated jacket is coming close to that, folks. You got medium, large, extra large, and double extra large. All right, and these deals, by the way, we're going to have links to everything down below, but you should also be able to pick them up in store. Good luck with that. Anyway, sorry about that. Can't make myself laugh. I'll send myself in a coughing fit. Anyway, we got the Hart 20-volt cordless drill driver here. This is the 2nd gen here. It's a little bit more compact. Just an all-around better unit than the 1st gen. The 1st gens would do the work. They were big, they were bulky. This is a much better unit here. Coming in at $64, full kit, 1.5 amp hour battery and charger with that. We also have the Gen 2 impact driver. You can see compared to the last one we showed you, it's a lot more sleek, a lot more refined. Coming in at $64 for the full kit on that one. Next up, we got a 3/8 impact wrench. Now this is tool only, battery not included. For 3/8 for $69, not a terrible deal. If you're already in this tool system, it'd be okay. Here's what I'm going to say about the Hart impact wrenches. You're going to want a 4 amp hour battery. A 2 amp hour battery on these just is not going to cut it. You got to get the 4 amp hour battery fully charged to get full power out of these things. We also have the 1/2 inch here for $148. Here's the difference. You're like, why this huge jump in price? That's brushless. I have not had a chance to use it, but I've heard great things about it. Again, are you going to do professional work with this? Are you going to take the wheels off of a Cat D7? No, probably not. And I think, honestly, the main reason that's not going to work is I don't believe it has wheels. Sorry, it's dad humor. Anyway, let's keep going here. 20-volt brushless cordless stick vac Gen 2. This is a nice one. So we have the brushed one, which we use mostly in the RV, and it's decent for that kind of stuff. But if you're doing the whole house, you're going to want the brushless, a little bit more power, much longer lasting battery because of it. This is going to get you the full kit here. And this is a really nice little setup. I wonder if they're going to show it here. But it has, at least the one we had, came with a whole little like snap it to the wall kind of thing. I don't know if it still comes with it, but I really liked it. For $149, they're great little vacuums. Pick up dog hair, the kids, whatever the kids leave behind. It's great, just quick pickup kind of stuff. For $150, I think that's a definitely getter there. We got the high-end one. Look at this. A high-capacity cordless stick vac, battery not included, though. You're looking at $98 for this one. A little bit more sleek, modern kind of design. I don't know if that's the way you want to go with it. And on top of that, they also have a bagless upright. Now let's go check on that one here. Where's the picture? There it is. So look at that. Very kind of Dyson/Shark-esque. I've had Dyson and Shark vacuums. Definitely borrowing a lot from that. Now, if you don't know, Hart is owned by TTI. TTI are the same guys who make Milwaukee tools, Rigid AEG tools, and Ryobi. But on top of that, they own Dirt Devil and Hoover. They know how to make a vacuum. $110 on this one with a HEPA filter. Not cordless, all right? This is corded, but a great one for around the house for $110. Not too shabby a deal on that one. Let's keep going here. We got the buffer here. Hart 20-volt cordless 6-inch buffer polisher. Battery not included, coming in at $25 on that one. We're looking at, here's the Hart ratchet. You know, a lot of other systems are still sitting there waiting, hoping they get a ratchet. Hart's had a ratchet for a while. This is the 1/4-inch ratchet, all right? It's not the 3/8, but it is on sale for $79. You know what you can do? You could probably use a step up to take it up to a 3/8. You're not really using ratchets like this to really, crank off rusted bolts and stuff like that. That's what you use a breaker bar for. So use your breaker bar, put that on it. You can run off most stuff. I get it. It's not a perfect solution, but it is a solution that works. All right, let's keep going. 2-pack battery, 2 amp hour each, coming in at $71. Not a bad deal. We got the 4 amp hour battery, charger not included, for $69. Just standalone by itself. All right, let's keep going. We got the Hart shop vac here, 6-gallon, 5-peak horsepower. Great little vac, nice stainless steel if you like that sort of thing. I will say this, the company that makes this is the company that makes a bunch of other ones, and they're really good. They're solid vacuums. And for, what is it? You're saving $46 on this. This is down from $85. That's over half off. That is definitely a snag right there. All right, let's try this. We got actually, let me leave it on the swivel. I can talk. $74 for the Hart 3-piece organizer. I'm not going to try and sell you on this thing. Those of you who want this, you want it. There's so many organizer systems out there. But you know what? You got to remember what your honest needs are, okay? Now, I will say this for Hart. Hart does what many people don't. It's not a huge system. They don't have a ton of stuff, but look, they've got a 2-drawer system. They've got a 3-case multi-part system. They've got the multi-part organizer. They've got a decent selection, not a massive selection, but they cover the basics, all right? And I know a lot of people who use this for like hobby stuff. Bought it for their wives for hobby stuff. I know guys who use it for camping and stuff like that. It really, for the price, for $74, who else is coming close to that? All right, let's keep going here. We got some basic good starter level tools. We got the 90-piece 1/4-inch and 3/8 mechanic set coming in here at $35. We got a handful of these. Oh, check these out. I ran across these. Pry bar set, forged steel beveled nail pullers. Basic ones here. Nice little puller set for $10. Again, nice little stocking stuffer there. Let's talk about some storage here. We got the muscle rack coming in. You're looking at 48 by 24 by 72. That's a lot of storage coming in for $120. We've got the Work Pro rack with a nice wire rack in there coming in at $99. It's 36 by 18 by 72. Then we've got the plastic Hyper Tough shelving, don't want to call it a rack. This is light duty kind of shelving, but for stuff like that, my wife would use these. She stores like toilet paper, paper towels, kids cereal, she buys stuff in bulk and stores it on this. And you know what? For that kind of stuff, it works just fine. $85 for the pair. We got a Hart tape measure, 35-foot locking tape measure coming in at $12.48. Here we go. The Hart 215-piece mechanics tool set here for $98. Now we got another one. It's a 270-piece set, also for $98. Take a look and see which different parts are really what's more important to you. These are not great sets. They're nice beginner sets, all right? They're going to have skips. They're going to have 12-point sockets. And you just got to, you got to understand when you're only paying $98 for 270 pieces, there's going to be some compromise. There's going to be some filler. Here's a picture of everything. You get a whole bunch of bits, a whole bunch of Allen keys in there, but you're getting 3 ratchets, a handful of wrenches, a bit driver, which is useful. You got some bit sockets in there. And that's not too bad. You got some talls, you got some shallows, metric SAE. Again, it's a nice starter set. It's a nice basic set to have around. Maybe an emergency set for the car or truck. Here's another good little starter set here coming in. 26-piece 3/8 mechanics tool set in chrome, as if it would be in anything else. $25, $24.88 on that. Here's a nice little basic wrench set, or plier set, sorry about that. And you got side cutters, you got, was it a needle nose, and you got the slip joint. So just your basic all-around go-to pliers kind of set. Again, good for beginners, Good for the throw in that bag of stuff where you're going to take with you. It's going to go and do stuff. Maybe your fishing kit or something. Like, you don't care if it gets lost. If it grows legs and walks off, you're not going to cry about it. You're not going to put, your snap-ons or high-end or even your icons in your fishing kit. But something like this, sure, you're going to do that. My son my youngest really got into fishing this last summer. I caught him going through my toolbox. He's like, I need some needles. I'm like, well, you ain't taking those. We got him a set similar to these, and he's more than happy with them. It helps him take a hook out and stuff like that. So he's ready, good to go on that. This thing, honestly, I thought these were ridiculous, and I mentioned so last year, and a bunch of you shouted me down. I've got one of these tiny hammers, and I use it all the time. I have no idea how you do it, but if you like that, for $5.16, a basic self-defense throwing hammer, if nothing else, used for around the house. Don't let your wife find it because you might end up with a bump on the noggin, but still, for $5.16, if you're into that sort of thing. Okay, here's a regular DIY around the house kind of thing. It's kind of sad when you think about it. If you don't know, Hart was a hammer company. That's how they got started. And they were premium hammers. They got bought by TTI. TTI didn't know what to do with them. They kind of just left them over in left field. And now this is what they are. But for around the house, for the average DIYer, it's a solid hammer. You can probably put a hole in the drywall with that. No problem. $14.32. Here's the Hyper Tough. If you like that Estwing kind of look, the thinner neck on it, good basic hammer. Again, $12.48. It's not a pro hammer. You're not going to be building houses with it, probably. But you know what? For a cheap around the house, around the shop kind of hammer, not a bad one. Great little Hyper Tough with the acrylic kind of acetate handles. The old school kind of style. Not a huge one. Assembled in the USA, factory certified. Now that's not made in the USA. It's assembled in the USA. But hey, it's better than some of them. And for $10, it's a nice little set. Let's keep going here. This is a cool little set here. Hyper Tough 53-piece socket set with mini ratchet. Kind of coming, for those of you guys who got in on the Icon mini ratchet set, I've got one. It lives in my truck in my center console. Have it with me all the time. Use it all the time. This is a cool one to keep on the bench. I could see that. That's a nice little set there coming in for under $16. Yeah, sure. All right, here's some of the bonus stuff. We got some men's. I don't want to call them work boots. They call them casual boots. They're honest about it. These are a casual boot, coming in for $42, made by Levi's of all people. But Levi's is. I don't want to get into a company and what they've done and all this kind of stuff. But if you're looking for a cheap boot, kind of something that looks kind of decent, maybe not a bad one to pick up. It only goes up to size 13, so be aware of that. We got some TVs here. We got the Samsung 65-inch 4K smart TV for $398. 65 4K for under $400. That's insane. How about this 55-inch for $298? I'm just astounded how much. I remember buying my first TV and how much I spent on that, and it was like a 13-inch thing. Oh my gosh. All right, next up we got a laptop here from HP. It is a 15.6-inch FHD laptop running an Intel Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig SSD, running Windows Home. This is not a high-end laptop. This is not even a moderate base low-level gaming laptop. But for just a general use laptop for $329, that might be something to consider. Look at this. Restored 5th gen iPad. Now, 5th gen is a way back. I think we're on 10th, 11th, something like that gen now. But if you're going to sit on your couch, check your email, check the sports scores, surf the web, you don't need something high-end. You don't need the latest thing. For $120, if the kids need one to draw on and stuff, if you need one for taking notes or whatnot, again, $120. How are you going to match that in any way, shape, or form? All right, we got some people like some sound, maybe around the workshop, maybe at the work site here, Skull Candy. They make some decent stuff. 12-pound speaker system for $79. Speaking of laptops, how about this one? Restored iMac here. Or not iMac, sorry, MacBook Pro. 13.3-inch Intel Core i5, 8 gigs, Mac OS, 128 gigabytes. Yeah, you're going to get less with a Mac. That's just the way it works. But look at this. You're getting some earbuds with it as well. Certified 2-day express for $319. That's pretty incredible. You're getting the mouse with it as well. If you're into that crazy kind of Mac stuff, don't get me wrong, I have an iPhone and I have an iPad, but I won't convert off my PC to Mac. Sorry. All right, there you go. There's your latest the early edition Black Friday deals over at Walmart. Stay tuned. Make sure you've liked and subscribed, because we're going to be keeping you up on all the Black Friday deals all the way through the big day, all the way through Cyber Monday, through the holidays and into the new year, because, they're going to have that after Christmas specials and stuff, right? So anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.